Welcome to September, September 1st, a Monday, the beginning of a new month, beginning of new cycles, and there is still much growth to be had before the winter comes. A friend of mine was talking with her yesterday about changes and cycles and seeds and how there's many times throughout the year, that you can plant seeds and reap growth, as in like carrots. Carrots are a good example because you can plant carrots in spring and have carrots come all year, like for the rest of the season basically. You can pull them and they'll keep growing. Same thing with lettuce. But then there's certain seeds that, like my flaxseed plant that I had earlier, it bloomed starting in the spring and then it kind of died off about last month. I think I cut it back, but it needed to, because that's when it drops its seeds and germinates for the winter. So now that it's September and we're coming into fall and we're going into that seasonal shift and starting to give thanks for the abundance of the year and the changes that have happened throughout the year, keep in mind that there are still seeds that are being planted that will germinate throughout the whole winter and then pop off in the spring, which is pretty exciting. Which brings me back to changes, because change is inevitable in our world. And I was talking again to a friend about changes, and they were not happy about the fact that things are changing, and changing quite drastically. I found in 2025, like for myself personally, I have my eldest is turning 18 and my youngest is turning 13, and there's a lot of big shifts happening. Grade 12 this year, grade 9 for my middle, and then shifting come next year into a whole new paradigm of life. So yes, change is upon us. Great change, big change. And this person that I was talking to was not happy about change. They were like, I just wish things could stay the same. Valid, as in when things are lovely. Of course you want everything to stay lovely, and when you're in like sweet parts of life, like when your kids are little, that's a piece that you want to hang on to forever. But that's what memories are for, and that's why we have the opportunity to live as much in the present as we can and savor those spaces, so that when we come to big times of change, you can look back on those spaces and draw that joy from there, especially when the changes seem uncertain or not so savory to someone in the here and the now, because even the unsavory spaces have the tendency to change into something better, if given the opportunity and the proper mindset. So that is where I'm sitting today on September 1st, in the throes of change, and just trying to really be present in the moment and enjoy all that change can bring. Have a great day.